Hello everybody and welcome back to the 41st episode now of the 0.5 project. Now, as you can see in the title of the video, yes, I'm ending my season early. You might be asking, why are you ending it in July? Well, I'll explain that throughout the video, well, at the end of the video. But it's mainly because this season just hasn't gone to plan. There is no need to compete and I don't think I'm going to improve, at least within the next few weeks. So I'm going to cut the season short, start training for the winter early, and I'll be back better than ever. Also to note that throughout this video, I hadn't actually come to the conclusion that I was going to not be racing anymore. So that is why some things I say, I'm still speaking like I'm training for a competition. Enjoy. That is the first of more or less new plyometric session that I'll be doing. Obviously, I'm going to add more stuff into that. I'm still more or less in season. I'm unsure whether or not I will be competing again. I probably will be on the 7th of August. I would be content with just ending the season now. I don't see how I'm just going to improve in a matter of 2.5 weeks. It will just be fun to compete, but definitely after the 7th of August, I'll be ending my season and I'll be starting my winter training earlier. Yeah, I mean, in my previous video, I mentioned that I was lacking motivation, and not motivation in the aspect of lack of discipline or anything like that. It's more a case of I've been rethinking my whole purpose, and I'm not going to go into depth of it, but it's happened ever since I've come to Christ. It's definitely changed my life around, and I'm not saying it in a bad way. But for now, I'll just say, don't worry, I'm not quitting. And if anything, it's actually helping me to find why I'm really here. And at least in the sprinting world. Anyway, that session was, I would say, successful. On that 48-inch box jump, I actually did it in the first rep. I've never actually fully completed the jump before. I have when I've gone sideways and put my legs sideways rather than straight on. I only did it once, of course, but yeah, I'm still trying to formulate a training plan, and I'm actually going to stick to it after the end of the season. I'm going to stick to it, and I made a decision that I'm going to train more or less like a 60-meter runner, at least until the indoor season, because that is clearly my weakness. As I've started to try and train more for the 200, I noticed that I've got slower. Now, it might not directly correlate to that, but I don't think I'm still going to do speed endurance at maybe 60 to 80 meters. Somebody commented in my previous video about it. It had been on my mind for a while. I'm going to try and base my training around that. I just saw someone just commented saying, why would you do sled sprints however many days it was before nationals? I don't know. I just thought it might help, but it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, so tomorrow I will be doing sled sprints, I think. I thought about this. I don't think I can train Friday to Sunday. I might be able to Sunday, to be fair, but no, I can't. Oh my days. I might just do hills or something on Saturday. It's just a mess at the moment. My training is just a mess. I'm not even thinking. It is my fault. I do understand that. I will get it right. I'll get it right after this season's ended. Yeah, I'll move on to tomorrow. So, with this track session, it will be my last speed session of the summer. I'll be doing 460 meters, and you'll kind of more or less see the reason as to why I'm ending my season. With that session coming to an end, that is the end of this week's episode of the 0.5 project. Reasons as to why that session made me want to end the season is because I didn't even go below sub 7.2 in a 60 with no reaction. I am nowhere near good times, you know, there is no point. So I just thought I'd start my winter training early, as much as it's annoying. One, teach me patience, and two, it's a good thing in a sense because I can now structure my training, as I haven't really been able to do that. Just everything, just the whole preparation was a mess. And it's no fault but my own, and I do recognize that. So I'll be taking about a week off. My next video will be just about season recap, basically, indoor and outdoor. So, I mean, it'll be an interesting video to record, let alone put out to you guys, because I still haven't fully figured out what it is that's happened. Last season I ran 10.92 with a messed up lower back. I was faster last season with a messed up lower back, so doesn't make any sense. I think my best time was like a 7.21, and I was averaging about late 7.2s. So for now, I'll say this: it's been an enjoyable season. It's been an enjoyable previous 9 months now. It's been eventful. A lot has happened. I'm sorry that I couldn't even PB in 100, let alone get put 10.5 or 21.5, but I know it's in me. I do know it's in me, and don't worry, I'll be back better than ever. I'm more or less coming to a conclusion on what my training plan is going to be, at least until the indoor season. Thank you for watching this week's episode of the 0.5 project, and I shall see you in the next week where I'll be recapping my season. Ciao.